Hi everybody, we are the Connells. My name is Martin, this is Luna and Pizza. And for anybody that's dealt with Ferndale Kennels or is going to deal with Ferndale Kennels should know my wife.
Hi guys, I'm Carmen. I've been working for Ferndale for over 13 years and I'm the shipping manager there. And we're currently relocating to Australia.
Yes, we're relocating to Australia. It is finally our turn to move some animals. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you through a few steps that we used to ship the animals, and you also get a view from an agent's point of view. Moving to Australia has always been on our minds, and it's something that we wanted to do for quite some time now. It is definitely time for us to go now. It has taken us about 2 years to complete all the visas for my wife and also for Blake. And once we got the visas confirmed, then we could start working on shipping the animals. Taking them with us is not even a question, of course we will. I personally don't need to worry about the ins and outs of the pet shipping, as that's literally my wife's job, but at the same time, there is so many hurdles that you have to go through. One of the ones that was quite high on that list was finding pet-friendly accommodation in Australia. That is actually not as easy as it seems. Whether it's a Airbnb to start in or moving straight into a house. So I suggest when you start your visas, you start looking for a house then already, because that definitely takes some time. And once you've secured a property, then there's so much stress is gone.
Going to Australia is very tricky. That requires you to start the process well ahead of time. Australia had a very strict rules. Animals will have to go into 10 days quarantine on arrival. There is so many boxes to tick. I highly recommend using an agent because you have so much process you need to go through. Blood testing, chip scanning by the government official. You really need to make sure all the step is done correctly with meeting the time frame.
Okay, chip number.
Yeah. It's okay.
981. Okay, so parasite treatment.
Yeah.
Okay, here. And vaccine as well. Alright. Okay, we're just doing the spot on version, so we don't need to put a tablet down people's mouth.
He's actually good with tablet. But we don't want to stress him out.
Okay, that's the Profender for the internal parasites. That's the front line for the external vaccine. Okay, model patient.
Yay!
Right.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he didn't mind any of that, right?
Yeah.
You don't mind it. Okay, so basically we've got enough blood, but I'm just taking a bit more.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay, things come out.
Done.
Yeah,
Well
we just take a bit more to make sure that there's enough sample for in case
Yeah.
it gets lost, it goes missing. Well done, Luna.
I think it was the house last time, because it's her zone.
Yeah.
And then people just invading and poking her.
Okay.
Good job. Well done.
Maybe I'll let you give her the pills. So how are you feeling?
Nervous?
Very nervous.
Very nervous.
Yeah.
And
This-
excited at the same time.
This
Okay.
part is the most nervous part. Just our family and
Yes.
and go in there again.
Yes, yeah.
And the whole process.
Yes, yeah. Because, I mean, obviously, it's been in the planning for like,
Yeah,
you know,
for
1 or 2
years.
years, right? Like really.
Yeah, and then it's
right,
finally
okay.
going to happen
Yeah.
once you get the visa, and then
Yeah.
you have to get the animals
Yeah.
sorted.
Yeah.
That's the process.
There's
Yeah.
so many variables with the pets,
Mm.
so that there's a possibility that they could go or can't go. So the whole
Yeah.
process up until
Yeah.
they leave is
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah. And we're down to the last month.
Yeah. Because I can remember like from these type of things, it's like when you've got something like it's almost like you're on a landslide and you can't stop, right? It's like the
Yeah.
time is just like
Yeah.
getting closer.
Once you get the
Yeah.
ball going,
Yeah.
everything have to follow
Yeah.
with the timeline.
Yeah.
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 But everything else, is, like all of your other stuff, non-pet shipping is all important.
Yeah. That's
All sorted, all
Yeah. The mover
actually
came in.
perfect. It's
Yeah.
actually all done.
We've got the house sorted. We've got the movers
Just-
to pack everything up.
Get them on a plane and then
Mm.
do the quarantine.
Yeah.
Once the quarantine's finished, then
We can't sleep.
everything will be just 100%.
Yeah.
So, as a regular pet owner, what are your concerns about sending your pets to Australia?
Not gonna see them for 10 days.
So the 10 days quarantine is a big one.
Yes, it hurts me not seeing my animals for 10 days. I don't think I have ever not seen my animal for 10 days. This
10
is-
days is definitely the longest.
Yeah.
One
This is-
1 week?
Yeah, 1 week.
Was
1 week
it-
is the maximum we went on holidays for before. Yeah, I know they're not going to eat for the first couple of days. They need some time to adjust.
I think eating is a big one, eh?
Yeah,
Like, because they're definitely not gonna eat for the first day.
first few days. I mean, we stay at the hotel just before we flight, just for that 1 day only. And Peter's already not really eating, not really going to the toilet.
Yes, we've been here 1 day in the hotel and
Yeah.
the cat didn't eat and hasn't gone to the litter box yet. So it's already, that hurdle has already begun for the cat.
Yes, it's a bit of a mixed emotion that I'm excited, at the same time I am very worried.
What are the largest type, or should I say the concerning type of email you always get from the 10-day quarantine? From them sending to you from the quarantine?
Well, the usual emails that we get is animals not eating, that clients will have to order, takeaway food, like roast chicken that's the one that we always get. So clients will have to order roast chicken into the facility just to bring their appetites up, just to help them eat. So those are
So eating
eating.
is one of the biggest ones.
And then the other one is when it comes to aggressive animals. Yeah, aggressive animals that the facility officer, they're not able to handle the animals at all, that they actually needs the owner to get into the facility on release day.
Yeah, but it's not that they're aggressive, it's just that they're strung out and stressed.
Yeah, they act out. I mean, you can't blame them. They're going to a complete new environment, handle with strangers, so their behavior is going to be completely different to them at home. That
It's concerning.
concerning.
Yeah.
Hopefully, doesn't happen to Luna. Actually, I don't mind Luna doing that because I want to see her right away. Yeah.
Okay, so today is our travel day, and we got to get ready.
Yeah, in an hour, Alan, our driver, is gonna pick up the animals, and we're all gonna go to the cargo terminal to help with the check-in, and then send the animals off. And I'm not gonna see them for 10 days. That's very sad.
All right. See you in Melbourne.
Yes, see you in Melbourne. We're gonna update you on the release.
All right, let's go.
Hi, we just arrived in the cargo terminal. This is already in his crate, and Luna's gonna go next.
So what Alan is doing is he's securing the crates. They add mesh and cable ties, and they make sure every single entry point is completely secured. The mesh is to make sure that no paws go through during the transport to limit any sort of injuries that could occur. Alright, hey everybody, we're back. It's been a couple of months. We're now settled into Melbourne, and we're just gonna do a little review and reflect on what happened and how to prepare, because our opinion would be stronger now since we've done it. We've just done it, and we're all settled now. Okay, a bit better. Okay, so as you saw in the video, the animals got on the flight. And the flight was smooth. It was a little bit of turbulence, and we were worrying the whole time. But they landed, and then the process started again.
Yeah, we were notified on their arrival probably around 4 to 5 hours after the flight landed. So you will get automatic email once they've been checked into the quarantine facility.
That's an automatic?
Yeah, automatic.
Okay.
Once they are in the facility, they will send you a general email just so that you know they have arrived.
Okay, and then they began a 10 days quarantine. For us, it was difficult. We missed our pets very, very much. You don't get any contact with your pets whatsoever. Yeah,
you're not allowed to visit during that 10 days. And they will only really inform you if there is a problem with your animal. So for our cat,
no news is good news.
Yeah,
okay.
Unfortunately.
So for the cat, he didn't drink any water for a couple of days, and then we sent in a water fountain.
Yeah,
but the water fountain has power.
Yeah.
And then there's no power in the room.
Yeah, so you need to make sure it's a
battery operated water fountain.
Yeah. So,
okay. So that was our mistake.
Yeah.
But now you learn from the process.
So if your animal is drinking from a water fountain, make sure there's
a battery powered water fountain. But then after a day he became fine and he had no problems.
Yeah.
Luna, on the other hand, a little bit more difficult. She stopped eating completely, went into a downward spiral of depression, and then but we fixed what we could. So how did we fix that problem of not eating?
Well, I know she's always picky on food, but she loves roast chicken. So we ordered a few, I think total about 5 to 7.
And how did you go about that?
It was pretty easy. You can just order from the Uber Eats app, and then they can get it from a local supermarket called Coles, and it's delivered within an hour.
Coles roast chicken?
Yeah.
So you can deliver anything?
You can deliver anything. You can also order some of the local food from a pet store. They deliver it very quickly over here. Some of them is within 2 hours. So there is some links, and you might want to do some research on a nearby pet store and stuff like that.
What's the most famous pet store that can do that?
PetSbarn.
PetBarn? PetBarn can do that.
Yeah.
And Uber Eats.
Uber Eats can do anything. Yeah.
Anybody actually can just go if they can deliver.
Yeah.
And then whatever the time is to deliver that.
Yeah.
They can deliver it, and then the people will accept it, and then they will
pass it on into the facility.
Yeah. You cannot go into the facility.
No.
whatsoever.
Yeah, there's 2 separate sections at the quarantine facility. One is for the animals pickup and then one is for delivery goods. So if you are delivering any like items or local delivery, they go into a separate buildings.
That's the first gate.
Yeah, that's what they call the first gate and the second gate.
And then the second gate is the animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to make sure that the quarantine booking reference number is on the delivery reference so that they know which animals it goes to.
You wrote it on everything.
Yeah, back front.
You gave blankets, right?
Yeah, I also get blankets.
What happened to the blankets?
Anything that arrives at the animals or anything that you delivered is not going to be returned to you.
So if you do give a cat fountain,
yeah,
it's not coming back.
It's not coming back. For
Blankets is
biosecurity
not coming
reason.
back.
Yeah. So
the doggy's favorite toy that you sent with?
I didn't send any toys
No,
because
but
I
just
know.
saying in general.
Yeah. Well, anything that is important or memorable for you guys, and don't send it with the animal.
Yeah,
because it's not going to be returned unless it's for the crate or the collar and the leash and the harness that goes with the animals will be returned. Nothing else returns to you.
Post-release, that's an important thing. It's really important that you give yourself a little bit of time because you have 10 days quarantine, so you have 10 days in country without your pets, and I think that is great.
Yeah, because it helps us getting the house ready before they can come home.
Yeah, because it's just so much a bigger place. You have to drive around a lot to get your furniture, all that stuff.
We were very busy that day.
Yes, very, very busy. So it's actually the 10 days thing. It's sad, but it actually gives you some time to get everything ready.
Yeah.
All right, so things we need to get ready for the pets.
Yeah, so what we did was we had their favorite toys, something that they have their sense from Hong Kong, have it placed around the house. So when they came home, they can just smell it and then sense that it's the comfort thing.
Blankets, toys.
Yeah, blankets, toys.
But unless you sent that stuff in your shipment container.
Yeah, we had it in our suitcase.
Yes, because the shipment container is going to sit at the customs in Sydney forever.
Yeah, before it arrives.
That's going to take a couple months.
Yeah.
Unless you sent it way before.
Yeah, but all of the stuff in our containers is important but not urgent items. So we had
we had loads of luggage.
Yeah, so anything that we need kind of right away for the first couple of months is in our suitcase with us. So we had the important items there, the
clothing, because it was cold.
Yeah,
really cold.
Yeah, Luna has loads of clothes,
clothing, blankets, and their toys and fluffies.
Yeah. So just make sure they have it, and then so at least it helps them settle. That's all you can. Yeah.
And us.
Yeah. Daddy, mommy's do that.
So let's talk about some tips.
Yeah.
Tips before the crate training research.
Yeah. Do your research.
Research is easy.
Yeah, I would recommend especially for animals that need medications during the 10 days quarantine. Make sure that you because not all the airline will allow you to attach the medication to travel with the animals. It is important to make sure they have the medications, continue the medications during that 10 days. It's good to contact a local vet so that they exchange patient history and then source the medication locally, have it ready at the quarantine facility. Just so to avoid
the food.
Yeah.
If you need to get emergency food, then where to get that?
Yeah.
We said pepper.
I would recommend also trying to source a brand that you can get both sides so that they are on the same diet, and then it help them kind of adjust to the quarantine easily to keep it on the same food, so they won't have an eating problem. But understanding they will be stressed after the trip, and it might be a few days they don't want to eat or not eating the full amount, which is completely normal.
But the food here is good.
Yeah.
They have the rolls.
Yeah.
And then the dry kibble is really good.
Yeah. They
Dylan
have
loves
good
it.
brands over here.
Yeah.
But definitely trying to get the brands that you can source both sides. So that before they travel, they're already on the same food that you can get the other side.
Yeah, you got to do that a little bit before, a couple months before.
Yeah.
Start that.
To slowly change their diet.
Just look on Pet Barn. It's the biggest place.
Yeah.
And
There is some other ones. Is Pet-O. Is it called Pet-O?
Pet Warehouse.
Pet Warehouse.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
But Pet Barn.
We're
is
still
good.
new, so still trying to remember all the names.
Yeah. All right. So crate training. That is another important thing before you fly. Very, very easy.
Yeah. We had the crate like probably 9 months before we moved, so that the crate was already in the house. Just so that they're familiar with it.
Just sitting in the lounge.
Just sitting in there, just give them time to get used to it. We had one corner just to have the bottom of the crate with their beds in it. So they kind of take their time inside, they see the bed, they will go in and lay on it.
Okay, so we took the top off.
Yeah.
And we put the bed in the bottom of the crate and just put it in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
And then eventually they either go there by themselves or you can just be like, come, and then jump in. And then that becomes the bed.
Yeah.
And it has like kind of like walls on it a little bit.
Yeah.
So they feel safe in there.
Yeah.
And they actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cat was in the dog one for a while before.
Yeah,
even got to his one. Yeah. And then we put after a couple months, we put the lid on the top.
Yeah.
But not the gate.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a hole and it's like a hiding place.
And it became a better bed.
Yeah. Yeah. They both were sleeping in one crate.
Together, in the crate. Because it's like a little house in your lounge.
They feel comfortable in this. Their safe place. So that's what you want them to go in there just to relax.
Yeah.
That is their safe zone to go to, which really helps the flight.
And then we put the gate on, and then you could just leave the gate open, and then they come in and out. Yeah. But a good tip was what we were doing was whenever we were doing the vacuuming or the mopping on the floor, we'd call them in, lock it, mop the house, and then unlock it. So going in and locking it became a natural thing. Yeah. Yes.
So they don't feel,
So when you do the housework,
they don't panic.
You go in there, lock it, mop the floors, wait for it to dry.
Always give them a reward after though, just for being good in there.
Yeah. And then that was easy. So by the time we were ready to go, they just were easily get in the crates, and then that crate felt like their little safe zone.
Yeah.
That was it. So it's important, like you said, months before. Organize everything months before. Yeah. It's very important. Yeah. Okay, that's it for the video. I hope it was an informative video, and I hope you got a feel of what it was like to move your pets to Australia.
All the best with your move.
Yes, we wish you all the best. Good luck.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Don't bite.